Hey, there we go. Got it. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Huh? Hold on. Happy Wednesday, everyone. As we search for meaning in this world, Hurricane Milton tracking towards the coast. Daniel, Andrew, Tracy, San Antonio man is here. Hello, Diana. Daniel, hydrate or dihydrate. Damn straight. Let's keep it going. Oh. All right, here we go. Today, just a couple things. I don't know if you heard the radio show yesterday. If you did hear the radio show yesterday, there was a segment at 3:40, and it was involving um, timeout, Cape Coral. So Vita escaped. I know they cash cutter down there. They got out yesterday. I have to go look up Cape Coral now. Ready? Florida, Cape Coral. Let's see it on a map. Look it on a map right here. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Okay, so still in the mix there, but not as bad. This is kind of where I think they were. Yeah, still in the mix. Did they are they staying or are they getting out, or what's the plan? Is it just kind of ride it out and hope it stays there? St. Petersburg. Okay, let's take a look here. Oh my God, really? Man, that is not good, Andrew. Have you gone ahead and preemptively said the family there? That's what the family's saying. They're saying nowhere to go. Andrew, have you preemptively said goodbye? This is terrible, Blake. This is bad. I don't like how the I'll just call it the news, and I think local politicians too. You get a lot of talk about how easy evacuation is, and it's not. Not that I've ever lived it, right? But you know, there's something in us always that's like, "Hey, I want to protect my property. That's one part of it. But like the idea that you can just go somewhere, like not everyone can do that. I'm sure there were companies that are making people go to work. Um, okay, so they're in an area where they're above a little more above. Hopefully they're good. Yeah, that's what's tough here. Few stories they are running out of gas and things like that because everyone all at once had to make a decision. I think it's by Saturday I knew Milton was developing, and I don't think you really knew until Monday that it was going to be that severe. Um, so that's a bummer, y'all. Um, I saw a couple things. That's a the updates are fast and furious with this thing. Um, predicting landfall between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. tomorrow. So that's 10 p.m. tonight and 2 a.m. tomorrow morning, right? It was moving so slow. Now it's moving faster than it was. Now it's up to 17 miles per hour. I also saw, I wrote this down. Let me see if I can find it in my notes because in case we talked about it on the show, I took a couple of notes down. And one of the things I saw that captivated me was this. Hold on, I'm scrolling through my notes here. Oh yeah, Tampa Bay has not been directly hit by a major hurricane since 1921. And we'll zoom in. You can kind of see where Tampa Bay is since 1921. But a 2015 report ranked Tampa Bay the place most vulnerable to storm surge flooding from a hurricane in the United States. And Milton's expected to have storm surges of 10 to 15 feet. Yeah. Brutal. Brutal. Hopefully everyone, oh, I hate to hear that. I hate to hear that, Cat. It's huge and it's going, you know, in a place that's already been hit hard. And that's what's tough. Hopefully it'll cool down a little bit. So it's already producing tornadoes too. Tornado threat will persist through today. Storm surge up to 15 feet expected in Sarasota. They do think that it could shift slightly north, which, would be helpful to those in Cape Coral, but it is that would take it towards Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's going to get beat pretty good. Jeez. Terrible. Well, hope everyone gets out. Hope everyone gets out or can handle it. I don't know. That's my Milton stuff today. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, we have listeners here. We're dealing with shit. A couple. I don't want to miss any comments here. Yeah, I will say those Florida people are built different, though. That's true. That's true. I haven't talked to them specifically, but obviously see Christine at work, and I know Cash posted a photo of him and Vida. They got out, I believe, based on Cash's photo. Dang. Hey, got to get that stuff out today. It's amazing. I mean, I would just imagine the whole state would shut down. Oh, okay. Okay. See, you led me down a path, but you kind of redeemed yourself there. All right. There's your Milton update for today. If I see anything else, I'll let you know. You guys know more about it than me. You're there. You're in it. You're in the mix. Okay, here we go. I saw something today over on. Oh yeah, there's two things. There's three things. A bunch of things. What do you think is what do you think is the number one killer of birds? Stop and take your guesses. What do you think is the number one killer of birds? Could be a lot of things. Okay, buildings. Okay. Power lines. Good. I can tell you that buildings is glass building collisions is number two. Power lines is number five. Power lines, insecticide, okay. Poison, yes, poison. Number four. Traffic, yes. Number three. Vehicle collisions, but we still haven't got to number one. Bird hunters, not us, not the bird flu. Flying into windows, yes, the number two right there. People, no. Two glass building collisions, three vehicle collisions, four poison, five electrical line collisions, six communication tower collisions, seven electrocutions, eight oil pits, nine wind turbines. Number one. What do you think number one is, though? Planes, people, windows. You guys are all around it, but not quite there. Golf shots. Not golf shots. That SNL video was funny. Are you guys ready? Still no, not Randy Johnson. There's two Randy Johnsons right there. We're on the same page here. Your answer, I will show you on the screen. Drum roll, please. Oh, I think I can do it in a way. Yeah, I can unveil it. I'm gonna share it in a way. All right, told you turbines, oil pits. But this one, cats. Your cats are your bird killers, and it's not even close when you look at it. It's not even close. So many cats. In fact, cats have tripled up. Oh no, I hope not. The answer is cats. Who would have thought? And by a wide ass margin. Not a white ass margin. A wide ass margin. It's funny the people we think we're real too. Those people are funny. Welcome, Manny. Sparkling ice. They tell you there's no calories. There's no sugar. It's like fruit juices. It's kind of sweet. Kind of sweet. It's an orange mango. It's not my favorite, but it was. I just saw it, grabbed it. Looked pretty cheap. It goes well with all the water I drink. A lot of dogs are trained. I mean, there's a lot of dogs too who just destroy birds. But dogs know to not mash down on it. I wonder if birds are good eating for dogs, though. I don't know. Kind of bird dog. It's funny how he would play with the quail, and then he, hurt one. Dogs do love chicken. Do you think the cows have cut back on chicken because they're like, well, if people run out of chicken, they're going to come after us? Tracy Cat over on Twitch says hello. Pointers. Yeah, pointers. They're fast too. They're so fast. Okay. Let's get to too many billboards. Oh, you tell like on my screen too much going on? That's probably fair. That's probably fair. I could edit that. I'm not going to though. I don't really want to deal with it right now. There we go. Oh. Oh, talking about Chick-fil-A. I thought you were talking about my board. Moving on after our bird story. Guy, Steve, I'd like to offer this, and you might have this for the news bender, 'cause I don't think we'll get to this on the radio show today. 59-year-old man called an ambulance after getting a tight jaw and tingling in his hands after masturbating. Doctors didn't know what was going on. Though, what's this guy's deal? They did a bunch of tests. He suffered a tear in his aorta, the body's largest artery that carries blood from the heart to the body. So he has a tear there. The blood flows backwards into the heart. Doesn't happen much. It's a very rare thing, and it's got to be treated very quickly. He got this though. He had, I guess, such force that he was. It's not the first to do this. Happened to a 60-year-old man too. Had a ripping pain in his chest, neck, and back in the hours after, and going to town on himself. He did have a past medical history of high blood pressure. That probably can't help. He also said he went on a 3-mile jog the day before. Said he had lightheadedness and a tingling sensation. Huh. Well, there's your terrible penis news today. Guy's okay. Terrible story. Now that is a good question. I would say anything. I've ever wanted to play over the years. I always liked playing any type of bad music, or like a bass line. That's something just terrible and out of note key. This is always fun to do. But the answer is always a fart drop, I think, to everyone. Our friends over at Forbes, I don't know if we can call them friends after this, put a list of the top 30 best rock bands of all time. Okay. And I think rather than beat around the bush, let's just go down the line one by one here. I'll show it to you on the screen. You'll probably like that better. Yeah, I always love the random pop or the pop pop. Yeah, this is not going to be Southern Rock suck list like yesterday. All right, so number 30. Those nipples. Aerosmith. I'm not like an Aerosmith fan, but I get it, and there's enough good songs there to where, not my top 30, but it's hard to argue they were a huge band. Best, I would say no, but I have a problem with that. I'll let them in. Yeah, Dream On, Sweet Emotion, Walk This Way, Crazy, Eat the Rich. No one remembers Eat the Rich. ZZ Top. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's fine to me. Let him in. Top 30. Okay, well, we'll let him in. Not for me, but we'll let him in. Tool. Tool's one of those bands that I think everyone likes. Tool's one of those bands that people who like Tool really like Tool. They're the fish of hard rock. I kind of feel like that's a band I've slept on. Maybe I should give a shot. That's a harder than I'd like. Oasis. I would say they lack the longevity to be considered top 30, but what they did in a short amount of time should be celebrated. Brit pop. I don't know. Rock band. I don't know. Right. I don't know about that. I do like Oasis. So like them fine. Not enough to go buy tickets to their expensive reunion shows. Kiss. Ha. Well, only if Mini Kiss is in the top 10 should Kiss be on here. Okay. I'll allow it. They're wonderful. Even if you don't know, even if you don't like them, I think you should go back. Give them a shot. Radiohead's dope. Journey. I mean, Don't Stop Believing. We know that one. I gotta know some of these songs. I don't know that I think Journey should be a top 30 band, rock band from a national outlet who's trying to appeal to the masses. I'm not sure they should be top 30. Kent knows. Yeah, Kiss is terrible. I like that we have hard opinions on this. Of course. Absolutely. Also, that perfect realm of like longevity could have ended up hurting them. They're iconic because it ended. Part of the reason. Part of the reason. Cream, get off my list. What are we doing? Mm-mm. Get off the list. Cream. What are we talking about here? Heart. Number 21, Heart. I guess. I don't really know. I would say no, personally, but top 30. Yeah, I don't like Guns N' Roses. Reason being his voice. Um, but I see why it would get in. And I'm not gonna have any qualms with that. It's a big outlet, Forbes, trying to appeal to the masses, top 30. I got no problem with them letting them in there. Hell yeah. That shit went hard. Rage Against the Machine. I support Rush. People thought Rush was kind of dorky. Slapping the bass, man. Slapping the bass. They're in. This guy's a wizard. Effing wizard. Most overrated drummer, while also being great, though. You want some Neil Peart up in you? Neil Peart's an incredible drummer. Also, he's not the greatest drummer ever, like people have made him out to be. Iron Maiden, hard to argue. Wasn't really for me. Still isn't for me. But I'm not going to go fight that. I'm not going to fight that. Man, people of Ireland, no more U2. How many times do we have to tell you? What are we doing here? Please, no more U2. We've had enough, people of Ireland. Um, and for that, we will play a little song in honor of where we're at on this list for U2. You guys ready? It's coming. And
oh yes, oh, this sounds nice. They gave us Waterford Crystal, delicious Irish stew. Lord knows I love your whiskey and pints of Guinness brew. We can deal with Conor McGregor, Colin Farrell is cool too. But Jesus, people of Ireland, no more U2.
I mean, he's right. He's right. Jesus. 15th Clash. I'm not gonna fight this. I think Mick Jones is badass. Yeah, the Clash is cool. I'm not a huge Doors fan, but I get it. You know, they're cool. Oh baby, light my fire. They did a lot of dicking around on their songs though. God. I'm not gonna be the guy that tells you they shouldn't be here. The Who. Of course, Black Sabbath. Of course, Fleetwood Mac. All banging each other. AC/DC, hell yeah. Now we're partying. I gotta say, I have got to be. Sound like a hard opinion here. I kind of don't like Metallica. Moving on. Yeah. Yeah. Of course. Of course. Van Halen was badass. Hell yeah. Badass. Hell yeah. Shit's dope. Boy, I never got into Pink Floyd. I probably should have, right? Can I do the thing? Probably should. Queen. Love Queen. Queen is just incredible. All the Beatles. Oh, it's like oh, it's like oh, 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 oh. Hell yeah! If you don't like the Beatles, get out of here. And Led effing Zeppelin. Let's go, Christina. One of the nastiest bands to walk the face of planet Earth, Led Zeppelin. All right. You know, not bad. Forbes was just doing what they had to do on the list. Like, I get it. That's what they had to do. Let's see here. I am not gonna make it tonight, Daniel. I do know they're having Stranger Things trivia out at the bar. I'm not gonna make it tonight. I'm leaving town after the show tomorrow. I'm off the show Friday, so tonight probably not to pack. A list for 89 Corvette drivers, yes, who love Forbes. Let's do Bandle. We're in 1987 today. Guys, 87. They're telling me it's a hard one. Here we go. Hey, 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 hey. It's got to be cake. I'm just gonna say because I'm doing a Prince segment again, part 2 of the Prince thing today at 3:40. So we're just gonna put in one of the Prince songs, and we're gonna say, it's not that. Wonderful Life. Wow, Kent. Wonderful Life by Black. Yes. Got it. Number 2. Kent, make a request. Anything you want, I'll play it for you. You're the winner. I say that. Anything you want. I can't play music on here. I don't want to drive anyone nuts and lose any type of that was a beast move. Yeah. Well, he was in Forever the Sickest Kids. This guy knows music. Kent has a ton of sex, guys. Okay, well, I'm not going to ruin that. I'm not going to do that. Although, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to test my copywriting issues. But Kent knows and respects the Dave Matthews Band. He just thinks he yodels too much. He doesn't yodel at all. Kent is the Tom Brady of Bandle. He's been around. He's now stepped out into broadcasting. But he was in the game for many years, won a bunch of championships. All right, I'm out of here. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. The One Star Cowboys podcast will have its Lions preview for you up tomorrow, so check that out. We also recorded an episode yesterday. So the latest on that. Kent always gets pretty creative with the intros. So something weird up at the top of the episode as well to listen to. So get that if you want on Apple, Spotify. Again, the Lions preview out tomorrow. Get you ready for that game. Dan Campbell looking for revenge, pissed, coming off a bye week, arrested Detroit Lions team. Lions minus 6.5. I don't know what the spread's going to end up being, but yeah. Also, follow, subscribe, don't unsubscribe, just subscribe, don't unsubscribe. That would be cool. And be safe if you got family out in Florida. Jesus, I don't know what to tell them. Get out, try to get out, but I don't know. I'm not there, but so it sucks that we're in full Milton coverage. The Sarasota official, here's the last one, says there really isn't much time left. The winds have started to pick up. So if you're going to get out, there's not a lot of time. If you go in the next hour or so and you want to still get into an evacuation center or goes to stay with a friend or family outside the evacuation levels, there's a better option for you than trying to weather this storm. Another person said, "Oh no, that's all. That's all. All right. So there's your last Hurricane Milton update. You never stop updating, right? You keep it going. Radio show 3 to 6 today. I can tell you the Prince thing part 2. If you missed part 1, I tweeted it at KT Fun Tweets. It's on yesterday's podcast as well in the Hollywood Shuffle. Why you'll never see the 9-hour Prince documentary. It's very interesting. And part 2 of that is today. Amongst other things. So we will talk to you next time. Love you all. Thank you. Bye.